Good morning, everybody. Guess who's back? Hi, it's Frank from Cruising with Wheels. I am back in my kitchen yet again. Do you know what today is? Do you know what tomorrow is? Come on. Any guesses? Well, I'll tell you. Tomorrow is Kevin's birthday. That's right. Wednesday, November 29th, Kevin will be turning 43 years old. Ha ha! What a baby! Oh my God. So, it's today now, the day before. I'm in my kitchen. It's Tuesday the 28th. And guess what I'm going to do today? I am going to make him a sumptuous, delicious chocolate buttercream 3-layer cake with raspberry filling. Let's get going. Well, here I am. Today, I'm going to be cooking on my island. So I'm out of the corner of the kitchen, and I'm in the center of the kitchen. So let's see. Do I have everything I need to make his cake? I think I do. There's all the basics from scratch. Chocolate 3-layer buttercream cake. Yummy! He will be so surprised. It hopefully will be delicious. I've never made it before. Let's hope it comes out good and he is happy as a clam. So we're gonna get started. Alrighty, I'm sitting at the island. Everything is in front of me and I'm getting ready to put this cake batter together. Now, I have a recipe in front of me for the chocolate layer cake. Now, it has a listing for a 2-layer cake, a 3-layer cake, or a 4-layer cake. So whatever you want to do. I'm going to follow the instructions for a 3-layer cake. Okay, so here we go. Now for the 3-layer cake, we need 3 cups of flour, which I've already measured out. Let's get that in there. All right. There you go. 3 cups of flour. Additionally, you will put in 3 cups of sugar. I know. A lot of sugar. Look at that. You wonder why I'm using my favorite cooking pot as my mixing bowl. Love the double handles. And I love the large size. Okay, so now that we got that in, we're going to add 1 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. And I bought the Hershey's unsweetened cocoa powder. So let's get that all in. Done. I'm going to give it just a gentle mix with my wooden spoon, just to get it slightly incorporated. Wow. Whew. Okay, the next thing we have to add is the baking powder. I have 3 teaspoons of baking powder. So let's get that in. There's 1. There's 2. And 3. Done. The next thing on the list is 2 1/4 teaspoon of soda. Here we go. You can see baking soda. It's 2 1/4. And 1. And 2. And where's my little 1/4 teaspoon? Let's get that baby out. There she is. 1/4. Done. We have 1½ teaspoons of salt. That's easy. Gently. Where's 1? Let me find my half. Oh. Here she is. Okay, done. And the last of the dry ingredients will be my espresso powder. And the coffee espresso powder really boosts up the chocolate flavor. So there you go. I got Delalo Instant Espresso. And that deserves 1½ teaspoons. So there's a nice 1 heaping and a half. All right, that's it. All my dry ingredients are now in my mixing pot. And we're going to get our whisk, and we're going to whisk it all together to make sure it is totally incorporated. Because you've got the baking soda, the powder, the espresso, the salt. You want to make sure it is totally mixed before you start adding your wet ingredients. This is a big pot of dry ingredients. I'm going to lift my little pan here because I want to see what's on the bottom. I want to make sure that nothing goes unmixed. Oh, wow. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, now the next thing we do is you're going to add the milk. And I've got this, I've got Blue Diamond. Oh, you probably can't see it. Sorry. Ooh, let's see if I can get it down. No, you can't. Well, anyways, it's Blue Diamond Almond Coconut Blend Milk. And I need 1½ cups of that. So let's get 1½ cups. There's 1 cup. And let's get the ½ cup. Excellent. Almond coconut milk complete. I'm going to use my paddle here just to give it a gentle mix. And the next thing on the list is 3/4 cups of vegetable oil. Ooh, I get that open. Okay, so 3/4 cups. Let's see, I'm going to use my ½ cup. All right, here's a quick half. And then I'm going to add another quarter to that. And there's my 3/4 cups. That was quick. That is complete. Again, gotta mix my paddle. Love the wooden paddle. I'm going to add now 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. Done. So the milk is in, the oil is in, the vanilla extract is in. I am left with 3 large eggs. Let's drop those in. 1 and 2 and 3. And I'm going to break them up with my little wooden spoon here. Now, I do this before I go into my electric mixer. It just makes it a little bit easier if I can hand mix it as much as I can before I really get the batter going. Oh wow, look at that. Ooh, that's so thick. All right, let me scrape this off. I want it all in there. Okay. Now, the next it says, after you've added all of this to the flour sugar mixture, you're going to give it a gentle mixing here for about a minute or so on medium speed until it's combined. So let's do that. That is a nice thick batter. The last thing we're going to add to this thick cake batter is 1.5 cups of boiling water. I used my microwave 2 minutes on high, and it boiled the water up. So we're gently going to pour it in and then mix it. Okay, I think that will do it. And yes, people, I got a little spatter. When you add that hot boiling water, oh boy, I got some chocolate spatter on my recipe sheet, and I got a little spatter on my shirt. Oh well, nothing that can't be cleaned. So I'm going to now test this. Oh yes, very well combined. Okay, very, very good. Okay, we're ready to go. I mean, we're ready to pour the cake batter evenly into 3 9-inch cake pans. Now, I've already preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and it says I should bake these for about 30 to 35 minutes. I always go, when it says 30 to 35, I set my timer for the low end, okay, and then I test it. If it needs more time in, I then put in a little bit more time. You don't want to overbake it. You don't want a hard, dry cake. So always go on the low end. All right, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, I'm now ready to pour the batter into my 3 9-inch cake pans. But first, I've cut out a parchment paper to put on the bottom of each pan so that it'll make it easier to get the cake out, as well as I have sprayed my pans with Pam for baking. And I use this a lot. It's really, really good. So let's start with that. And I have my pot here, and I'm going to try as carefully as I can. Thank goodness I have the double handles. And I'm going to pour this in the center of each pan and see if I can get a nice even batter mixture. Let's see, sometimes it's kind of hard to figure out. This first one's didn't get enough. It smells really good. I hope it tastes as good as it smells. I'm just rotating from one pan to the next. And I'm going to get as much of this out. And Kevin said, make sure you use your spatula. It's much quieter than the spoon you use. It makes a lot of noise, and it's very disruptive when you're filming. So I listen to him, and I'm using my quiet spatula so that I don't irritate him when he is editing these videos. He's so funny sometimes. All right, let's see. I'm almost done. I think I pretty much got them. Cece and Delilah have been very good, as usual, while I have been sitting here doing this. You know, they require a lot of attention. All right, it's pretty much all in. As I said, it's going into a 350-degree oven for 30 to 35 minutes. So, we're going to head over very, very carefully and get these in the oven. Alrighty, there they are. They're in the oven, ready to get rocking and rolling. It was a little bit of a chore to get them in, but I'm glad I didn't spill anything, or maybe Kevin would have only had a 2-layer chocolate buttercream cake instead. So we'll get back to you as soon as we're ready to pull them out of the oven. Well, there you have it. The cake is out of the oven. Now, it took about actually 35 minutes, maybe 36-ish. I did the knife test. The 2 cakes that were on the bottom rack came out at 35, and the one that was on the top rack came out a couple minutes after that. But they're done, and we're going to let them cool for about 10-15 minutes, and then we're going to get them out of the pans and get them wrapped up.